Hello everyone. Tomorrow is the batch for Honkai Star Rail Amphorius. Unfortunately, I have seen some tweets regarding the amount of lines that have been stated that will be delivered on Amphorius, and it is amounting up to 10,000. So it's gonna be a yap fest, and I would like to share some good tips and tricks on how to minimize the yapping. So first of all, what is yapping? Yapping is what Honkai Star Rail did to Pentagon. It's some unnecessary dialogue padding in order to tell a story. So with these methods, I hope I can help you on suppressing these yaps and would give you a good time in enjoying the Amphorius story. So first of all, in order to make your Amphorius playthrough smooth, I've seen some speedrunners switch their subtitles to either Japanese or Chinese. This is because the Japanese language will allow, or rather, the Japanese language is a fast scrolling language. So if you go through here and talk to Fugue, this is actually a faster text scroll than the English one. And this would help you progress faster into the game. Of course, it will take some leeway or some getting used to. So that is one of so if you don't want to read in full Japanese or you're not familiar with menuing, I suggest you would not use that trick. But if you want a faster text scroll speed, this is how speedrunners do it, and yeah, I think it will save you a lot of time on dialogues if you switch your subtitles, your text, to Japanese. Also, I believe that the voice actors are still have no little to no agreement with their agency. So if you want to play in English, good luck because they would be silent a lot. So if you don't want to go through the text of Japanese, I suggest you go to either Japanese voice or Chinese voice or Korean voice. Just skip English. Then again, if you don't like to pay attention to the story, you can just go to Japanese text, just retain for English voice, and then we're good. Now, another thing, another tip for yapping is with regards to NPC dialogue. So we have a few NPCs that we're gonna come up. Those are the bystanders, like Scott, who aren't really part of the story. Even Pom Pom, even Mem, the Remembrance Pokemon muting that you will be partnered with on the Warrior story. If they have any dialogue, you just smash the X button. I don't care if it's integral, if it's an NPC, just go. Yeah. For example, if you use an NPC, just smash the X button. It's going to save you a lot of time. Usually, NPC dialogue doesn't bear a lot of the story. Another thing to note: if Black Swan has a dialogue, just smash the X button because if either Black Swan or Sunday has dialogue, they talk a lot and they talk a lot. Another thing to note, choices don't matter usually in HSR, so just go to the first option, smash the X button away, and to that will give you a lot of time to save. And that's about it. You know. Another strategy that I would like to suggest do when it comes to playing the story is you skip the puzzles. Uh, Usually puzzles will give you currency, but unless you want to hunt for eidolons, you just set those puzzles aside and just go back to them after you've done the story. There's no point in doing the puzzles, especially my experience in Penacony, where the puzzles are like you are going to traverse through the ceiling, or like that clockwork puzzle. They're going to give you a lot of headache. Just focus on finishing the story first, and then the puzzle last. What about the chess? Well, the chess, I recommend not to skip them. They give serious amount of jades, and they give currency. So if you just go through puzzles, you can get at least an eidolon out of it. That's fine. And then for overworld, you can just go. You can follow my team. So that's Acheron, Pei Xiao, Topaz, and Fushuan. Okay. The reason is if I use Acheron, I forgot we don't. Acheron can instant kill enemies. Fei Xiao can run fast. Fushuan is her talent is a safe technique. So it blocks any enemy attack. So in case you have some invisible enemies on the field, like an Acheron can target them, at least you're safe with a Fushuan shield. And then Topaz and Nambi, I will not pull for the Herta, so Topaz and Nambi, very helpful for finding those treasure chests. Yeah. Okay. Next one is to hard cap your playtime. So you don't have to go through 10 hours in one day. I suggest at minimum go 1 hour and 30 minutes into the story, or at a maximum of 2 hours, and then take a break and again do it for another day. Remember, you have a whole patch cycle. You have 6 weeks to complete the story. So just let it simmer in. Okay? And lastly, and I believe this is a uh more of a personal take, that if you find the story being a bit underwhelming, you can just cut it short and play it for the next time. So you don't have to hard cap yourself to 2 hours or an hour. You can just immediately quit it and then like settle your feelings down, and it's much more bearable if you like vent up your frustrations first and then do the story again. And yeah, those are my tips for reducing the yap in Honkai Star Rail version 3.0. I hope it works. I hope it contributes to the time and well-being. I hope you have a good work game balance, game life balance. And yeah, see you guys next time.